What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have NBA Friday picks for you, my 4 favorite free plays. Put a lot of hard work into these picks, so I'm really excited to share them all with you on this channel for Friday night. Now, to recap, Thursday night's picks before we get into Friday's picks. We went 3-1, so we went back-to-back 3-1 nights. The night in between, we had all of our picks voided. It was just really unfortunate, so don't really count that night. 3-1 on back-to-back nights. All right, so we're on a 6-2 run. I'm feeling hot. I'm really hot on the pulse in NBA, and I'm excited about the momentum going into the NFL weekend ahead for the playoffs. But Thursday night, we had Anthony Simons go for 37 points. His line was like 12.5, smashed it way over. Tyler Hero goes under his points line just by like a couple, so we hit there. Who was the third? SGA missed his points, rebounds, assist line, just didn't even come close. So that was just really unfortunate. I'm blanking on the fourth pick. My God, I don't have it. Anyways, went 3-1. So pretty solid night there for us. Back-to-back 3-1 nights. Looking to finally cash a 4-man. So we're going to do it in this video. I believe it. It's going to happen. All right. And I'm taking all 4 of my picks for Friday night on Betr. Guys, if you're not on the Betr platform yet, you guys can sign up using my code TEACH10, and new users will get a free $10 deposit when you just sign up onto Betr. And then you'll get up to $200 bonus on your first deposit in the app. Also, for this Friday night, Betr is going to give you an Anthony Edwards free square, so you just get 1-pointer assist, and it helps boost out your lineup. All right, so go get on that free pick. Link for the Betr sign up will be in my description of this video. All right, and if you're not on Betr, you guys can also hop on Chalkboard. New users, when you use my code TEACH10, you'll get a 100% deposit match, so it's up to $100 bonus cash in the app. And Chalkboard's also handing out profit boosts like pretty much every day, so go check that out. Really cool stuff that they're doing. Enough yapping. Let's get into today's picks for Friday night. I'm excited, guys. Starting off with my best play, my favorite free play. It's Donovan Mitchell over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Here's what I like about this play. Starting off before we dive into any of the numbers, Darius Garland got hurt Friday night with a foot injury. This isn't on a positive note. The injury isn't to Garland's left foot, which he required. Sorry, I missed this. But anyway, Darius Garland did have a foot injury, left that game. So what does this mean for Donovan Mitchell? More minutes, more opportunities to get stats on the stat sheet, all right? And Donovan Mitchell has only hit this in 5 out of his last 10 games, and he's only averaging 38.6 over this 10-game stretch. So you're probably like, why do you even like this? Well, I mean, he has hit it in 5 of 10. In 2 of the games where he's gone over, he's had 51. So a couple of 34 and 35-point games in there. And if he's playing more minutes, which kind of seems he's been slightly trending up, like maybe like half a minute or a minute more as of recently, and he's only going to get more minutes tomorrow with Darius Garland out, so that's going to help us as well. Now, looking at the 76ers, their matchup, all right, 76ers are 14th in the league in points allowed, 21st in the league in rebounds allowed, and 22nd in the league in assists allowed, so honestly not that great overall. And then when you look at the matchup for Donovan Mitchell at the shooting guard position, they're actually a lot worse. 26th in the league in points allowed, 22nd in the league in rebounds allowed, 28th in the league in assists allowed. They're giving up almost 30 points per game to shooting guards. This play lines up with Donovan Mitchell perfectly, with him getting more playing time with Darius Garland being out, a favorable matchup against 76ers. All signs point to Donovan Mitchell going over this line easy. Guys, don't overthink this play. My favorite play of the night, Donovan Mitchell, over 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, heading into play number 2, we have Tyrese Maxey over 25.5 points. Tyrese Maxey burned us the other night because he just had a terrible game. Only had 14 points out of the game. I think we took his PRA line. Not great at all. But this points line, he has gone over it in 8 of his last 10, where he's averaging almost 30 points per game in his last 10 games, so we love to see that. Significantly over the line that it's set at. And he's playing almost 40 minutes a game. shooting pretty well, 53% from the field and 44% from three. I pointed this out in my last video. He's been shooting really well overall. So as long as he just gets the minutes seem to vary a little bit over the last few games, playing a little bit less minutes, but I think he's looking to bounce back from a bad game. If you look over his last 20 games, every time he's gone under his points line, he's bounced back with at least multiple games, at least 3 games in a row going over his line. Look at this. He goes under 22, then 44, 35, 35, right? Then a bad game with 12, then 28, 30, 38, then drops down to 13, goes for 27, 28, 34, 34, 36, 28, so 6 games in a row, drops down to 22, and then goes 29, 38, 33, drops down to 14 in his last game. He has a day of rest before this game coming into Friday. Based on this trend, he's going to bounce back and have a great game and go over this points line. That's how I'm feeling with the trend that it's going like for Maxey so far as of recently. Against the Cleveland Cavaliers, they are 21st in the league in points allowed, so bottom third of the league. And against point guards, a little bit better, still slightly worse than average in the league, giving up 26 points per game to point guards, so kind of right at the line there. I think this is a great game for Maxey to go over and have a great shooting night. So really looking forward to Maxey in this matchup. I think he's going to fare well and get back on the right track like he has every time he's gone under. He's gone back and produced multiple games in a row in terms of points. So very excited for that pick, for pick number 2. So 2 strong picks to start us out. Heading into pick number 3, it's Matas Buzelis, over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's gone over this line in 7 of his last 10 games, and to really 7 out of his last 8. He hit 7 straight. Last game, just didn't have a great game. Only 7 points in that game against the Jazz. But he's going up against the Brooklyn Nets, who are 10th in the league in points allowed, 12th in the league in rebounds allowed, 20th in the league in assists allowed, and then at the small forward position, they're way worse. 24th in the league in points allowed. So look, you see here, 12th in rebounds and 20th in assists overall. Then you go to small forward, all right, 20th in assists still, worse in rebounds, way worse in points. 24th in the league in points allowed to small forwards, 10th overall. So they're way worse against small forwards when it comes to giving up points. And for Buzelis, he's averaging a little over 24 combined over this last 10 stretch. Looking for him to get back on the right track after a not-so-great game. Playing almost 30 minutes a game, shooting decently well, could be a little bit better. Didn't have the best shooting night the other night, only attempted 7 shots as well, and only played 18 minutes too. So even if he played just double the minutes where he was at 36 the night before, probably gets him over this line. So as long as he's playing the right amount of minutes that he can normally play and that we know he can play at, he will go over this line with a very favorable matchup against the Nets. So I like this play as well. Favorable matchup for Buzelis, just has to get the minutes in this matchup. Now, for our 4th pick to round us out, it's Igor Demon, over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Here's what I like about this play with Demon at the point guard position. He's hit this line in 8 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging a little over 22 points, rebounds, and assists combined over that 10-game stretch. So significantly over this 18.5 line. That makes me feel good about this. Had a 5-game stretch where he hit, then dropped down 12 and bounced back. Again, a game earlier where he had 12, bounced back and had a great game as well. And he had multiple great games after that. So looking for him to continue that stretch. A very favorable matchup against the Bulls, who are 27th in the league in points allowed. So that's 4th worst in the league. 23rd in the league in rebounds allowed. 24th in the league in assists allowed. So just really bottom third, really worse than that, honestly, just really bad. We know the Bulls have had an injury-riddled season, started off hot, but then they've just kind of fallen off a cliff. And at the point guard position, actually a little bit better against point guards against the Bulls, but still middle of the pack, kind of worse than that. 25 points allowed per game to point guards, still not great, honestly, giving up a sizable amount of rebounds and assists too to the point guard position, so that makes me feel good about that matchup too. Demon doesn't necessarily have the most chances in terms of assists and rebounds, but he's playing 30 minutes a game, shooting almost 50% from three. That's what I really love, on 8 attempts too. So pretty much making 4 out of every 8. That's really good. Shot 5 for 9 from last game, 2 for 4 the game before that, 5 for 10, 5 for 8, 3 for 5. So he's shooting from deep really well. So as long as the shot attempts are there from 3, I feel really good about this. Getting him some open shots and boosting up that points number is really going to help us out. Even if we can just get like 3 or 4 threes, that would be huge for this line. So that's what I like for Demon in this matchup against the Bulls. All right, quick recap before we get on out of here. All right, here are the 4 picks. Starting off, my best play of the night, Donovan Mitchell, 41.5 points, rebound, assists over that. Tyrese Maxey over 25.5 points. Montas Buzelis over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Igor Demon over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, so that's the 4-man for the night. We're looking to finally get a 4-man in the new year. Been just in a crazy drought right now. Many nights where we've been just one off. Really disappointing, but we're staying strong. We're looking forward. We've hit 6 of our last 8 NBA plays. We're on a 6-2 run, so I am hot. I'm just missing by 1 for the 4-man, but most of my picks have been playing very well recently. Obviously, there's ups and downs in this, and all my picks for education and entertainment purposes only, so please bet at your own risk. All right, before we get on out of here, guys, if you haven't downloaded the Pick'It app, what are you guys doing? Pick'It literally syncs up all of your sports books that you use across all the different platforms that you may use for sports betting, puts it all into one app so you can see your total picks, wins and losses, your balances across all sports books too, all in one app, so you don't have to be going across all different sportsbook apps trying to track down everything. Pick'It does it for you. And Pick'It's actually going to pay you to sign up to use the app. All right, there's no catch. You don't have to sign up for a subscription service when you get on Pick'It. It's free. They are paying you to sign up and use their app. They're either going to give you $3 or $100 directly into your Venmo or PayPal. It's a free shot at a chance at $100. Take it, guys. Go sign up. What are you guys doing? All right. To enter, all you got to do is download the Pick'It app, use my promo code TEACH10, and then sync up a sportsbook to the Pick'It app that has at least 10 bets placed on it, and you'll get that deposit into your account. All right, so go sign up to Pick'It. Guys, that's all I have for this video tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. I usually post late in the evenings. Really been enjoying putting these videos out, even though we've been on a cold streak, to put it point blank. But feeling really good with the run we're on in the NBA. I feel like I got my finger on the pulse pretty well for most of my picks. So let's stay hot rolling into NFL playoff season. All right. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for NFL weekend divisional round picks.